Hello, my friends. Today we're going to work on a word problem together. A word problem could also be called a story problem. A story problem is where I'm going to tell you a story, and you're going to use, in this case, the little fish on the bottom to figure out the answer to the big question in the story. So the first thing that you need to do is always the same. I have to write my name. There's a teeny tiny spot for your name on the top. Try to squish your name down and fit it in there. Oh, that was hard. If it's too squishy for you, you could turn the paper over and write your name on the back too. That works also. Once you have your name on it, you need to cut out the fish on the bottom of the page. Now, when you're solving your word problem, you might use all your fish, but you might also not use all your fish. It depends on what the problem says. So cut out your fish and just know that there might be word problems where you end up with extra fish. I'm going to cut all the way around the border first, because that's the fastest way to do it. All the way around. Okay, I got rid of the border. Then I'm going to cut all the way down the middle. Oh, pretty fish. All the way down to cut out that border. There we go. Then I'm going to keep on cutting. I've got these little white parts on the edges. This is some good cutting practice for our little hands. Make sure that you're the one doing the cutting. Nobody else should be doing your cutting for you, because if you let other people do your work, how will you get any better? Make sure you're doing the cutting. Cut, 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 cut. Open, shut, and cut, cut, cut. Okay. Now, there we go. I've got all my fishies cut. Pause the video and make sure you get all your fishies cut before you listen to the story. All right, are all your fishies cut now? Here's the story part. It says, Joe had 2 fish. Okay, we got to act that part out. Joe has 2 fish. Let's get out our 2 fish. Swim, 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 swim. Okay, the girl's name is Joe, and she has 2 fish. 1, 2. Let's listen to the next part of the story. And then her mom bought her 2 more. So what happened in the story? Her mom bought her 2 more fish. Let's get out 2 more fish. Swim, 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 swim. Okay, there's the ones that Joe had. Here's the ones that her mom bought. Now here's the big question in the story. How many fish does she have all together? That word all together means when you count all of the fish in the bowl, how many does she have? Well, let's see. I'm going to get out my crayons for this one. I'm going to color them red. Let's see. Joe started with 2 fish. I'm going to color those fish red. 1, 2. And then in the story, her mom bought her 2 more fish. Well, let's color them a different color, maybe orange. 1, 2. Now I know the difference. Joe had 2 fish, and then her mom bought her 2 more. 1, 2. Now how many fish does she have all together? All together means count all the fish together. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so 2 fish plus 2 fish equals 4 fish. Okay, so I'm going to answer it right here. 4. She has 4 fish all together. All together means how many when you count all of them together. Now I'm going to use my glue stick here to glue these little fishies on to the fishbowl. But notice how I have all these fish that were not part of the story. These fish that were not part of the story, these need to go in your recycle bin at home. We do not want these fish. They are not part of the story. All right, so if Jo has 2 fish and then her mom bought her 2 more, how many fish does she have altogether? Well, she has 4. All right, my friends, have fun. If you want, you can spend some more time coloring in the little fish tank. Bye, everybody.